In my second installment of How to Not Pack a Cassette Deck video series, which I could make many of, I received this quite a while ago. I've been very busy with work and I haven't had time to make any videos, but I received this and started to open it, and immediately I saw that little puncture in the corner there. And I decided to close the flaps back up and grab the camera and then open it up the way I found it. I'm expecting the rack ear to be bent, like happens most of the time when they're incorrectly packed or inappropriately packed. So let's open this one up and see what I have to deal with. When a machine arrives to me damaged, naturally I have to invoice whatever additional cost to repair that damage. Of course, there are time and materials involved, but additionally, it adds time to the job, and so it slows down the return of the machine. Now, this one might appear to have been packed adequately. You know, it's got a few layers of bubble wrap on it. Obviously, one of the biggest problems on any deck that has rack ears on it are the rack ears. They will bend easily, and in most cases, putting them back will leave a crease in the sheet metal, a very unattractive crease. And getting that back to where it doesn't look like it was damaged is quite a production in sheet metal work and painting. And you know, I have had the paint color matched on decks to make these things look correct, and you know, so that it's unnoticeable. And I'll go to whatever effort it takes to make the faceplate look correct, but it's not done at my expense. It's done at the packer's expense. So let me say that packing peanuts are almost a guarantee that the deck will be damaged. The faceplate, the rack ears, the knobs, all kinds of different things. So packing peanuts are meant to handle something like 3 pounds, I think, is their crush factor. So this one looks not bad. You know, thank God it doesn't look horrible. There's a little tiny bit of bend there. See if I can show the camera. Okay, that is straightenable with a minimal amount of work. This was lucky. This one came in a couple weeks before this one that I'm showing in this condition. And this will be a 2-hour job to make that look right. This one is not bad. I think I can straighten this one up with no paint work, no sheet metal work, without a problem. And this is a really nice deck. Everything on it is just almost looking like brand new, except for that little tiny. A lot of times these pots will get bent, and there we go. This one's bent. That may be repairable. It may not be. I may have to replace that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. But this output knob here was bent also whenever it fell or got whatever happened to it. Okay, so that's not a stock knob there. Let's see what I can do with that. Overall, though, the case really looks nice. The faceplate looks really nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. He got lucky. Now this one has the cassette well stuck. It won't open. And the greatest percentage of the time, that's a broken control belt. I'll show you how the eject button doesn't do anything. No, get it in frame. Okay, eject button does nothing. A lot of times on these, that will be the result of the control belt breaking off in the process of raising the head stack. And so the head stack's interfering with the cassette well. So let's just open the hood here and see if that holds true in this situation as well. And grab the right screwdriver. I'll say again, this one is actually in really nice condition. A few little tiny scratches here and there, but probably nothing that won't won't buff out, as they say. Oh, and there's a part of the capstan belt right there, so we know that's the one problem. Fortunately, that hasn't turned completely to a liquid, so it will be easier to clean. And I'm sure the control belt has done the same thing. This deck probably sat unused for quite some time. Yep, there it is. There's the control belt. I have both of these in stock, so this is not a problem. But again, you know, I was lucky. It didn't quite turn to a full liquid, and so there isn't as much to clean off as normally. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. All right, so let's get this head stack lowered, and then I can open the door. There it is. So as I said earlier, my plate's been really full and I haven't had time to make any videos at all, but I do have some interesting ones planned coming up. I've got some footage already shot, and I think there will be things that will be interesting. Hopefully maybe one of them including how to pack a cassette deck for shipment. But I'm on the road to getting caught up, and I hope to get back to the fun of making videos and sharing them with you as soon as I possibly can. So thanks again for watching, and enjoy the glories of summertime. See you soon.